Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Second down, it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A 1st down throw for Fields. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Set, go.
Love to throw to get started. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Blaster, sit. Here we go, set.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Don't jump. Ready? Easy. All right.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. 17 yards, the gain there. That's a Steeler first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
he will power his way into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Nixon on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Sit. Mega. Set. Set.
A good play action with Love. Off he goes.
just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Set. Ready.
In motion, Reed.
Ready. Ready.
On second down, Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Ball ready. Come on, set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And now for a second time, he loses the football. One quarter in the ball. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Zoom black.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
43 rail. Down.
Love to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
On play action, Love. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Let's go. Black shot. Go red. High.
On 4th down, Love. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, son.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Fields now. He keeps it himself. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Extend. Right.
A run out of the gun with Warren.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Easy. Right.
Fields. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Drill 52. White.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This one complete to Melton. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Green Jack.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That complete to Jacobs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Steelers 14, Packers 7.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down. Cycle. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Set. Hut.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
6. Mega. Hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go.
They run with Warren. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Fields to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. Here's Fields.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready, ready.
The man in motion is Watson.
Hut, hut.
On 1st down, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Open space there for Dobbs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Jacobs. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Claws, 10. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
On the double.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Third and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go, set. Time.
They'll run with Jacobs.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Working free downfield. It is Williams. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Here we go.
On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out to a 24-10 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Another run here with Harris. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Good. Alpha. Go.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Fields to throw for it. That's taken in. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And a short pickup down inside the 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
This one all but over. Here's third down.
DQ. Right.
To throw is Fields. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable with Reed. Yeah! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Run the ball. 22 needle.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. This one deep and looking for Melton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Set. Ready.
Here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed...
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers.